Ideas All Day, a podcast where we, not experts, discuss our ideas and place them into piles, such as the good ideas pile, the bad ideas pile, and the ideas pile. Today's topic of ideas is 4th of July parties. Now let's do some intros. Baby, you're a firework. Kate.
Boom, boom, boom.
The guy behind the grill, probably with the Kiss the Chef apron on, Alex.
What's cooking?
Mwah.
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 And the person possibly contemplating their 5th hot dog, me, Ajax. Hi. How are you?
Hey.
How are yins doing today?
I'm doing fine. But my question is, ketchup or mustard?
Ew.
Ketchup
Relish.
and mayo.
Oh,
And mayo?
okay.
Mm.
You're both wrong?
That's so
Both.
disgusting. Who puts mayo on a hot dog?
It would have to be one of those really weird, like, regional dogs.
I'll take a regional dog with some mayo, please. Thank you.
No. That's just wrong.
You're wrong.
No. If I'm going to be wrong, then you're wrong. Because I'm definitely not. I
Then
might
we're
be
both
wrong
wrong.
I might be wrong with my answers, which you're extra wrong.
I'm very
Okay.
disgusted with you right now. That's
Yeah.
the grossest thing I've ever heard.
Actually,
Yeah.
I probably was thinking a hamburger. I like mayo on a hamburger more than a hot dog.
So wait, do
Agreeable.
you put mayo? Let's clear the air right here,
Mm.
right now. Do you put mayonnaise on a hot dog?
Mm,
Have you and will you?
have I? I don't remember. Will I? Probably.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Well, this was fun while it lasted. Thanks,
Yeah.
listeners, for listening. Have a great day.
Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July.
All right. This has been the shortest episode we've ever
Yeah.
done.
It burned fast, but it burned not very brightly. It was pretty dull. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, then fine. Then maybe we'll have some better ideas than that. Besides mayo on a hot dog.
Oh no! This is over. I can't. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. I'm over this. I'm over this. I'm done.
No, the talent can't leave. No.
At least
Done.
No.
I'm out of here. See
stay
ya.
until the last end of the season. Jeez.
Yeah, there was no cliffhanger at all. You just
we'll-
went out.
We'll just
There
find
was-
a replacement.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know why you haven't found one yet.
Matt Damon, are you available?
I've been trying. No one's calling me back.
I was gonna say because I'm hard to replace, but I know that's not true. Self burn.
Self-burn.
There's a chemistry. There's a balance. I don't have any other like younger brother sibling relationship with many other people, so you're stuck, Alex. I'm sorry.
I'm pH balanced.
For an active woman. Why don't we start with our ideas? Alex, why don't you grace us with your ideas?
Yeah, I guess I could go first. All right. For my first idea on how to improve your holiday party, as we all know, what is a 4th of July party without a grilling? There isn't one. If you're not making your hamburgers, you're not making your hot dogs, corn on the cob, shrimp on the Barbie, you're not having a 4th of July. But what's better than one grill, but two? And what's better when you have two grills, but to have a grill off? So I propose having basically a contest between preferably two dads that live next to each other, but any two people that have their own grill to have basically a cooking / grilling contest to see who is the superior grill master. And remember, this is not barbecue. We're not slow roasting anything. We're not slow cooking, smoking, nothing. This is sheerly hamburgers, hot dogs, or your variation or whatever you want to put on the grill. And that's it. Because 4th of July is about grilling. It's not about barbecuing. Yes, Ajax, question.
Is this time-based? How are you judged?
I would say yes, time-based, but also, so how much can you produce and make? How much is safe to eat? Because you don't want to undercook things. That's very important, but also quality. You know, do you have a good sear on all your steaks? Do you have grill marks that look good on your burgers and hot dogs and your steaks? How's the seasoning? Now, you could have a ton of steaks, ton of hamburgers, hot dogs. If they all taste bland, who cares? You got to think about those kind of things. And you have your panel of 3 judges, all impartial, of course. The old matriarch of the neighborhood, maybe Jim down the street, lived by himself a lot, but everyone likes him. They just don't know him. So he's very opinionated about things. And then you've got Melissa, who's 5 and a very picky eater. So you know if she likes it, it's good. All right. So that's my first idea. Number 2, there's no 4th of July without fireworks. But there's one thing we always know. We know there's going to be a fireworks display somewhere. There's going to be sparklers. There's going to be firecrackers, little rockets popping off here and there. But you know what? Some people are going to have it at their house. They make the little circle or, in the backyard, fire off. Ooh, way. There's no surprise. There's no danger. There's no excitement. So what I propose is to have surprise fireworks. Fireworks that go off randomly throughout your little 4th of July party. Firecracker goes off in the background randomly, like hour after party starts, or someone opens a can of beans and there's a snake that comes out, like one of those little black ones that like shoot out and just grow. Randomly, a sparkler ignites somewhere. Something along those lines. You never know when you open a can or open a bottle, crack open a beer, there could be a firework inside. Just waiting to surprise you and really show your 4th of July spirit.
Ooh, can there be a jar of worms?
I mean, I guess.
So because you can close the jar after you open, because like if you open a can of worms, you can't close the can afterwards. So
sure, you got to get those plastic lids. Those little plastic lids that you get for cans? Yeah, you got to think about that.
Now I am. Got it. Thank you.
Exactly. All right. On to my 3rd idea. And again, what's the most iconic Independence Day ever? I mean, you're probably thinking, well, of course, it's when they signed the Declaration of Independence back in 1776. And with that, you would be wrong. The most iconic Independence Day occurred back in the 1990s with the movie Independence Day with Will Smith, Jeff Goldblum, Bill Pullman. I mean, how can you not celebrate Independence Day without bringing up that movie? So what I propose is, just like you do for Christmas and you have a little nativity scene, I propose we start tradition of having an Independence Day diorama scene. You got a spaceship with Jeff Goldblum and Will Smith in it. You've got a Bill Pullman given his speech right before the big end battle. Have at the end of it, before everyone disperses, you actually blow up a little miniature White House with a little laser beam shooting down. I mean, it's a whole scene. And there's explosions. And who doesn't love explosions, especially on 4th of July?
You can have the party on the rooftop in that one scene.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
I forgot about that scene. That's a good point.
Mm-hmm. That's how you can frame it. Yeah, that's one of them.
I like that one. But yeah, Independence Day movie scene diorama.
Can you have the scene where Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum are pulling the alien at the end through the desert?
That wasn't both of them.
Yeah,
that was just Will Smith, and it's Welcome to Earth.
Yeah, but that's when he pulls him out of the spaceship. No, that's when he
punched him out. That was when he pulled him out of the spaceship and punched him.
Yeah, and but then he drug him, that alien. I don't know why I made it a he. It could be a female. It's an alien.
Oh, they weren't dragging it in the end. They were just walking and smoking their cigars, right?
Yeah, it was at the end when they landed.
Ah, got it. Never mind. Yeah, sorry, carry on. I got confused in which scene was which.
Wrong
that was
scene.
My fault. Yeah, wrong scene. Carry on.
But yeah, that's my 3rd idea. For my 4th idea, it's 4th of July. You got to go big or you go home. So I propose just have some monster trucks show up. Just have some monster truck rolling over park it out front of your house, park it in your backyard, roll over your neighbor's car. It doesn't matter. Monster trucks just do what they want. And it's big, it's loud, it's obnoxious, everything that a 4th of July should be. And then maybe stick a couple sparklers on there because fireworks and 4th of July. I'm sure the monster truck driver would like a little sparkler on there. That's all I got for that. And I guess last but not least, and a true finale, why are we using fireworks? Fireworks, again, are a lot of bright colors, loud explosions, but they really don't leave a lasting impact on us. They burn bright, but they go away just as quickly, and all we're left with is just the memory. What I propose is instead of shooting fireworks, let's just let off some TNT. Because yes, it's still an explosion, it's loud, but guess what? There's a hole where you put the TNT, and that leaves a lasting impression, and it's fun for the whole family.
How big a hole?
Depends on how much TNT you use. Could be a small one from like a half a stick. Could be, use the whole box. Depends on how much you have access with. It's really let your imagination and your childlike nature and free spirit run wild with it. And that's all my ideas.
Thanks, Alex. Ajax, why don't you do your pilings first of Alex's ideas?
Well, I will be glad to. So, for your first idea, the two grills grill off. I kind of really like this idea. I'm putting this in the good ideas pile. I would love to have this turn into like a TV show where it's hosted by Bear Grylls, because
You mean Bear Grylls?
Grills. Yeah, Bear Grylls.
Not Bear Gorillas, because that would be even more of an impressive name for what he does.
Or it's just bears and gorillas just walking around in there as well. Yeah, but it'd be fantastic if there was a show. And just the names Jim, Melissa, and Ethel, I feel like you've got good diversity within your judge panel. So yeah, this is a good idea. Everybody's involved. And you're getting into the science of it. You're figuring out what's really good. How well do they do? It's a challenge. I like it. So good ideas, pile.
Thank you.
For your second idea, surprise fireworks. I mean, they're surprises. I like the idea of surprising people with things. It is interesting, and you'll get some really good reactions out of it. My biggest concern with this whole entire thing is the safety aspect of it. If they're all surprises and there's no like demarcations of where these explosives are laid out, and if they're hidden in places, they could be very dangerous if somebody was walking near a surprise explosive.
Okay.
So even though that I love the idea of surprise explosives, I'm putting this in the ideas leaning towards bad pile. Just because of the safety aspect of it, I do like the idea of it, because I feel like if there are no demarcations in where are these explosives hidden, people are going to be losing fingers, eyes, faces. And then you know what happens when people lose their face? They're a part of the Faceless Foundation, and then you can't have face jokes against them. So everybody likes face jokes against them or for them or anything like that. So it's face jokes, okay?
Well,
your face is a face joke. So ideas leaning towards bad.
Okay.
So for your third idea, Independence Day diorama scene. This is going great into the good ideas pile, like right into the good ideas pile, mostly because Independence Day did make my list as well. Yeah, and plus having dioramas involved. Yeah, and I cannot wait to see the different scenes. But yeah, I think this is a good idea. This is definitely going in the good ideas pile.
Thank you.
So for your fourth idea of the monster trucks showing up.
Vroom, vroom.
Vroom, vroom. I'm going to put this in the ideas pile, just mostly because I don't know if you'll see the sparklers on the monster trucks. Like, they might get lost in the sauce. So I feel like the sparklers are there, but you might not see them. So I feel like then that's when you know that it's for the 4th of July, because of the sparklers. And if you can't see the sparklers, just an idea.
You know what? That's a fair assessment. I accept that. I accept that.
Thank you. And then TNT for your fifth idea. That's going directly in the bad ideas pile.
Why? What if you have to do demolition work and it's 4th of July?
You didn't bring up the demo work first.
Well, it's just still, I want to put an in-ground pool. TNT, boom. Double, and explosions and 4th of July. There's going to be hot dogs and dirt flying everywhere.
Just said all these things first. I'm not repiling.
No, I would have assumed. Apparently, I need to be a bit more detailed in my descriptions.
You need to communicate clearer your idea.
I don't have to do anything I don't feel comfortable with.
That's why you got mispiled.
Hi, Miss Piled.
And those are my pilings.
Oh, thanks, Ajax.
Thanks, Ajax. Let me do my pilings. Idea number 1, Alex, was a grill off. This is going directly into the good ideas pile for 2 reasons. 1, I actually know people who could probably do a grill off and do a really good job. And 2, that means I don't have to grill. And if I don't have to grill and you're providing me food, this is a good idea. So good idea for idea number 1. Idea number 2, surprise fireworks, straight into the bad ideas pile. I've had surprise fireworks happen to me. I don't like it. I don't want it to happen again. So F that noise, bad idea pile.
What if you bite into a hot dog and boom, sparkler in your face?
I don't like surprise fireworks. I've had the experience. It sucked. Bad idea. Idea number 3, Independence Day diorama. I'm going to put this in the ideas pile, leaning towards good.
Bullshit.
I have a similar idea, but not based on Independence Day, the movie. That would be nice to see other people's interpretation of Independence Day in diorama form. So ideas leaning towards good.
Jealous.
Number 4, monster trucks. I don't think there is anything more American on God's green earth than monster trucks. So as a result, for 4th of July, this has to go into the good ideas pile. I would love to be at a monster truck rally to celebrate my freedoms in America on 4th of July. So good idea.
Now that you've piled that, I wanted to say the most more American thing would be monster trucks playing baseball while the drivers are eating apple pie.
That would be hard, but yes.
That'd be even more American.
That'd be very American. And then your last idea, TNT, straight into the bad ideas pile. You know why? Once again, experience this shit. Where I used to grow up, we had idiots who had quarter sticks of dynamite and would light them on fire. And you know what that's like? Imagine just your windows shaking for no apparent reason and feeling vibrations through the earth and a loud bang. That's what a quarter stick of dynamite sounds like. So that can go shove itself up its ass because I don't want that on my 4th of July. And it scares animals. You're going to lose fingers. And then you won't be able to play football like you used to.
But wait, if I lose the fingers, what if I find them again?
They might be able to sew them back. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
So that invalidates your entire argument.
No, it doesn't. Bad idea.
If you're a doctor who has sewn figures back on and you can, inform us about this topic, please communicate with us on ideasalldaypodcast@gmail.com. Thank you.
Yeah, those were my pilings. Ajax, why don't you go over your 4th of July party ideas?
All right. So for my first idea, Independence Day is a day where people celebrate America's independence from Great Britain, where we get our freedoms and self-government. I think since we govern ourselves, we should all take part in governing ourselves. It's usually left for a few people that we just vote on to make a lot of decisions. Well, I feel like everybody should have their say in some facet of government, meaning, somewhere in planning, infrastructure, energy. There's a lot of different things out there. So we take Independence Day and, we give back to help govern ourselves by taking on a task that needs to happen. More hands are greater than just a few, so we can get a lot done in one day if we all were to focus to govern ourselves together. Of course, this would take a lot of organization with really smart people that know what to do and, good ways of communication. Plus, there should also be a party because, people don't want to work all day, especially because a song that goes, I don't want to work all day. That's a thing. So partial day of self-governing, rest of the day, get hammered and party. So that's my first idea. For my second idea, also revolves around the movie Independence Day, just like Alex's idea. And my idea was just to watch it. I love the idea of the diorama. That just adds something else. Helps for people who haven't seen Independence Day. It was back in the mid-90s when this movie was created. So there's a lot of generations out there who have not seen this movie. I feel like watching it will only help in diorama making for accuracy purposes. I'm a big fan of this movie. Thank you, Jeff Goldblum, who I met in Pitt in 2000. And you did say, "What's up" to me. Actually, it's more like, "What's up?" when I gave you my Independence Day holographic portion that's in front of the VHS tape for you to sign. So thank you, Jeff Goldblum. Also, Will Smith and Bill Pullman, you are a great president. That's my idea number 2, is just to watch Independence Day and take it in and love it. So for my third idea is to thank people. Yes, thank you, servicemen. Thank you for everybody who's done something for the progress of our country. But I feel like we should be thanking everybody. Thanking everybody at the bank. Thanking everybody on the streets for being there. Thank you to everybody. Everybody gets a thank you. And a snack, too. If you give out snacks as well. I like snacks. So I'll take a snack if you give out thank yous and snacks together. So yeah, just thank people. It's nice. Or give them a little wave. Show your support to somebody. All right. So for my fourth idea is just to have a party. Have some food. Have some friends. If you have a pool, fantastic. If you have a fire, that's fun. And also bring the fun. So that's my fourth idea. For my fifth idea, I'm going back to the movie Independence Day. And if the aliens were really there and they came back, you know what? My idea is to go with the aliens. See what they are living like and, learn about their culture. Aliens are people too. So that's my fourth idea. For my sixth idea, all these ideas that were for these parties were all these social gatherings. I would like to have an anti-social gathering where you're just partying by yourself. You don't have any requirements besides just you. So have an anti-social party. It's okay. You don't have to be social that day. And that are my ideas.
Thanks, Ajax.
You're welcome.
Let me do my pilings of your ideas.
Please do.
Idea number 1, bring yourself for half a day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is going in the bad ideas pile for me. This is interfering with day drinking. And what's Independence Day but not about getting wasted on a random day and drinking all day and have it being socially appropriate. So yeah, bad idea for me. Idea number 2, watch Independence Day. Yes, great idea. If I could, I would make it like what TBS does with A Christmas Story and just have it play the whole day on repeat. Like that would make it even better. So no matter what time of the day, you're catching some of Independence Day. Idea number 3. I'm going to put this in the ideas pile, leaning towards bad. And it's leaning towards bad because we already have a day where we thank people and show our gratitude. It's called Thanksgiving. Happens in November.
Oh.
And then giving snacks out, that sounds like you're merging Thanksgiving with Halloween. So it's in the ideas pile, leaning towards bad, because I can't fully put it in the bad ideas pile because I have a similar idea. That'd be kind of hypocritical of me. Idea number 4, just party. Yes, good idea. Any reason for me to go to someone's pool or someone's barbecue, have a bunch of brewskis and play small ball and throw the frisbee around and listen to some tunes by fire. All those things are positive for me. So yeah, good idea. Number 5, go with aliens. This is going in a bad ideas pile. I appreciate the aliens are people too quote. Aliens are not people.
We are also aliens
No, we're humans. We're Homo sapiens.
too. Are all of us though?
I mean, I could be wrong. There could be extracurricular activities, extraterrestrials. There could be ETs that are similar. There could be other beings out there that are similar to us. So I can't say for sure that all aliens are not people, but I have a feeling they're a different species than us. So aliens come and they say, hey, we're looking for volunteers to come to our planet. So you're just going to hop on that spaceship and leave, the podcast, your friends, your family.
Possibly, who knows what they're offering?
They're offering to take you away. And
what if they have internet? I can do it from afar. This is just Zoom.
No, I'm saying like you're going with them. I don't think the internet.
If I'm going with them, they have better technology than we do. So they probably can have internet. They're most likely on the internet now.
So you would just leave me and Alex behind?
No, I'll meet you on Fridays for Drunk History and Saturdays for a podcast.
She's going to leave us behind. We're never going to do an escape room with her ever again.
I'll be beamed. Beam me down. Beam me down, aliens. Beam me down.
Yeah, because some of us already don't get invited anyways, so it's whatever.
Yeah. I see. She was going to do this to us before. Wasn't a time traveling episode? She was going to leave us behind in that one too.
Why don't you want to join me on the alien adventure?
Because maybe I don't want to leave my family behind. Maybe
they can come too.
I don't want to leave Lily behind.
Maybe she can come too. She can have a little cat astronaut hat.
Maybe she wouldn't be comfortable with all those aliens. Maybe she's a racist. Maybe she's speciesist.
Oh, she could be speciesist.
I don't know.
Sorry, I didn't think about Cat Lily.
It's rude.
I can't go anyways because I wasn't invited.
No, that's true.
Aliens didn't invite you either?
No.
So I'm going to put that in a bad ideas pile.
You would.
Idea number 6, antisocial gathering. I do this quite frequently, usually from like Monday to Friday. This is like almost every day for me is antisocial me parties. So when it comes to like special occasions, I kind of want to be with people. So I'm going to say it's an idea because sometimes I'm not in the mood to deal with people. And it's like, oh, I have to go to so-and-so's party. I already RSVP'd. Ugh, I really am not in the mood to deal with some rowdiness. But then on the other side, it's like, woohoo, let's be rowdy. Let's do things. But yeah, so those are my pilings of your ideas, Ajax.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Alex, why don't you give your rundown on your pilings?
Pile me.
All right, for your first idea of governing ourselves for a day, this is going straight in the bad ideas pile. Just straight in the bad ideas pile for a number of reasons. One, I understand the thought process, a little anarchistic, but in that idealized situation. But I understand the thought process. The issue is most people can't work that well together in such a short period of time. 2, that sounds like way too much work anyways. And number 3, I don't get a lot of days off, and it's a free day off. Why do I want to go and work when I could just hang out and drink? So great idea in terms of wanting to make a better world. Bad idea for 4th of July. Like, let's do this on July 5th. So first idea, straight in the bad ideas pile.
Of course.
Get it in there. Get in there. The trash bin's over there. Put it in there. All right. For your second idea, watch Independence Day, the movie. Of course, that's going in the good ideas pile. Could you not? Star-studded cast. It's an incredible movie for when it was created, and now it doesn't matter. Straight in the good ideas pile. I'd watch it right now if it was available. On to the third idea. Thank everyone. Have a thanking party, as it were, to everyone everywhere. Okay. Number 1, I was going to put this in the ideas pile because it's, it's nice. It's happy. It's friendly to everyone. I mean, we should be doing this anyways, at least, as long as they're not being jerks to us. But I have to put it I had to change my vote once I heard the snacks were involved.
Mm.
Once you got some chips or cookies or little fun stuff, now I'm going to change it to ideas going towards bad, because that sounds like bribery to me. And there's anything that's less American, I hate bribery. So no, it gets worse piling because bribery.
So people don't like bribery, or they do like bribery?
Bribery is bad.
Okay.
Bribery is bad. That's why it's getting downgraded.
Is all bribery bad though?
Yes.
What if it was bribed by the book? Like it was like bribed at regular price.
It's not called a bribe. That's called just
Buying something.
Yeah, that's
just
like
regular.
exchanging goods or services for currency.
Listen, grocery store attendant, I am going to give you money, all this money for all these groceries. I am bribing you to give me these groceries.
If I slip you this, your boss is around. If I slip you this 100, will you give me these groceries and put in the bag for me?
And just maybe get that nice young man to walk them out to my car.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. All right. So again, third idea going towards bad because bribery is bad. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Not yet.
All right. Idea number 4, to have a party. Now this one I'm going to put in the ideas pile. And although there's nothing wrong with having a party and having some good time with your friends, the problem is you said you wanted to bring the fun, but you didn't bring the funk. And that's why it's only going in the ideas pile, because if you're not bringing the funk, is it really even a party?
What if somebody was in charge of bringing the funk?
Yeah, but you didn't say that. You just said bring the fun.
You missed the K.
You missed the K. Thus,
you missed the K.
No,
it was really just funk, and you missed the K.
Nope.
So you should get better ears.
I have both of my ears still exist, so I don't need better ones. How dare you? How dare you? You ear shaming me? Are you ear shaming me?
No, I'm just judging your ears.
All right, I can settle this. Let's listen to the recording. Rewind. Wicca, wicca, wicca.
And also bring the fun.
As you can clearly hear, Ajax says bring the fun without the K. So Alex, your point stands.
Yes, I was right.
Until I went back in time and added in there. And also bring the fun.
Nope. There's no time travel right now.
She did, because she went to the damn aliens, and now she's time traveling back and messing with it, gaslighting us, her friends.
Yeah. About those aliens, speaking of which, on to idea number 5 of going with the aliens. This is going the bad ideas pile. And not because they're aliens, not because you're going with them, but because what does it have to do with 4th of July? It has to do with the Independence Day movie, maybe. Very mildly, because that's a cinematic masterpiece. This is about creatures from outer space. Mm-hmm. Totally different.
It could be on Earth, though. You don't know.
They could be. It could be MIB style, but we're not talking about MIB. We're talking about July 4th. So what
if you guys were aliens?
Well, you know what? Maybe we are, but that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. We're talking about 4th of July. If this was about aliens or Area 51 or like stuff like that, if it's all about getting probed, different story. But right now, this is about, do you want to go with the aliens for 4th of July? They have nothing to do with each other. Immediately in the bad ideas pile. Get that crap out of here.
Fine. It's still there. It's still there.
No.
It's still there.
Yeah. All right. On to your 6th idea of having an antisocial party. Well, this is going in the great ideas pile, if I could have anything. Mostly because, one, it's a great excuse to drink at any point in time. No one's there to judge you on what you drink, how you're drinking it, what you're wearing while you drink it. And you could start at 11 o'clock in the morning if you wanted to. And no one's there to judge you, because you're just there to have fun on your own, enjoying some festivities, celebrating Independence Days. And not to mention, since my friends don't usually invite me to anything anyways, just saying, Kate, Ajax.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Exactly. So obviously this is what I'm doing anyways, because I don't get invited to things.
Thank you for your pilings. I appreciate them.
Whatever.
So Ajax, I'm going to have a 4th of July party. These ideas are what's going to be there. Yeah, so feel free to invite anyone. Not Alex, though.
Yeah.
Not Alex.
No, I wouldn't invite Alex either. It's a bit of a buzzkill.
Anyway, let me do my pilings for my 4th of July party ideas. So first things first, idea number 1. Nothing to me says 4th of July party like cans of beer. Not bottles, cans. You gotta have cans. It's the one holiday where you don't need a glass, you don't need to put your pinky up, you don't have to do anything super special. Cans of beers. And then the benefit of doing cans of beers is then you can make a really cool beer pyramid. So yeah, idea number 1, cans of beer. Idea number 2. This was something I used to see in older movies all the time, and I don't see it anymore. And I think it really needs to make a comeback. And that is Abraham Lincoln on stilts. Like, why don't we see that anymore? Someone dressed up as Abraham Lincoln on some stilts to make a freakishly tall Abraham Lincoln. So I feel like we need to bring that back. We need some big old stovepipe hat, big old Abraham Lincoln with his freakishly long legs. So idea number 2, Abraham Lincoln on stilts. Idea number 3, which is kind of like Alex's idea. I would like us to remember why 4th of July is so important. And I think that would be cool to have a historical diorama contest, but have it with lemons so you can have a lemon party. So a lemon party historical diorama contest. And listeners, I'll try to Instagram our most recent lemon party that me and Ajax had, once again without Alex.
No, I didn't want to be invited to this. It was I threw up afterwards.
Alex, I don't understand why you weren't even there by our lemon party. It was a great time.
We thought we were just going to throw up at the escape room.
Why would he throw up at the escape room?
Because that's why we didn't invite him, because he was going to throw up at the lemon party.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's why. We're like, oh, he's a puker. We don't want to invite him places. Idea number 4. One of the holidays I really, really, really enjoy is Halloween. And the reason I enjoy Halloween is because you can dress up as anyone and kind of like fall into a character. Why not cosplay as your favorite Independence Day characters? Someone could be Benjamin Franklin, someone could be John Hancock, someone could be George Washington, historical figures. And my last idea number 5. We kind of touched on this earlier, but there is really nothing more American than apple pie. So if you're going to have a party, you got to have apple pie. And those are my ideas.
Thanks, Kate, for your pilings.
Yeah, Alex, I think it's your turn to pile Kate's ideas first.
All right, Kate, for your first idea of cans of beer. Yeah, of course, that's going to be a good idea because it's beer. And cans or bottles to me doesn't matter. But the fact that you brought up the pyramid is, of course, an instant good idea. Because if you're not getting a full-on pyramid, is it really even a party?
Ooh, pyramid.
For your second idea of Abe Lincoln on stilts. Now, I do have a question. Are you having only one Abe Lincoln on stilts? Is there multiple?
I want at least one Abraham Lincoln if I can, but more is more than welcome.
Well, all I was thinking is if there were 2 Abraham Lincolns at least, you could have them boxing, which would be historically accurate for Abraham Lincoln.
No, it would be wrestling.
Oh, that's right. It's wrestling.
You need them to wrestle.
I thought it was,
wrestle.
I was thinking boxing.
Which, then if we get a mud pit,
Mud wrestling.
Get some mud wrestling in. Or a kiddie pool with Jell-O.
Ooh.
Abe Lincoln's wrestling in Jell-O.
Are they still on stilts?
I would think for safety precautions, you would get them off the stilts. But they could wrestle to see who gets on the stilts.
Okay. All right.
Fight for whoever's the tallest Abe Lincoln.
Especially if you're low on stilts.
Yeah.
You might not have that many stilts around.
Exactly.
Gotcha. So you're fighting for Lincoln dominance.
Yes, there
Let's
can
see
only
who
be
the-
one.
There can only be one Abraham Lincoln. All right, I like it. So in that case, you're getting ideas going towards good because there can be only one. All right, for your third idea of your diorama contest, this one straight in the bad ideas pile. Not only did you bring up history, which nerd alert, which is although the true reason for Independence Day, not the reason we celebrate it, which is an excuse to drink and eat. But secondly, you brought up Lemon Party, which if I could have a lower pile to put into bad without getting yelled at, I would. Without getting some sort of nonsensical BS about I would put it in a lower one because you guys are disgusting.
I don't understand why you're so against lemon parties.
You know
It was
why.
so much fun.
You would think
Ajax.
so.
How much fun was our lemon party?
It was lovely.
We had such a good time.
You don't like lemons? And you don't like partying?
Mm-mm.
You don't like bringing the fun or
Nope.
bringing the funk?
Oh,
With your
bringing the funk
lemons?
is fine, but we're
Well, if
you
it's
were
a
talking-
funky lemon party.
Oh, it's even worse. It's gonna smell.
It was
There's gonna be leaking things everywhere.
we had a really good lemon party. I don't know why you're so against it. Like I said, I'll try to post pictures on our Instagram.
Yeah, and
Video.
get banned because of how. All right, I need to move on to topics because. All right, your fourth idea of cosplaying is historical figures. Now, normally this would seem kind of nerdy, but I'm going to actually put this in the good ideas pile because I think we need to bring back the powder wig. I am full on pro powder wig, and I think any excuse to bring that into the forefront in public, in a non-ironic manner, I think would be amazing. So yes, automatic good idea powder. Bring back the powder wig. Bring it back. I don't even know what the powder is, but I want that powder on a wig on my head as soon as possible, as soon as it's socially acceptable.
The powder is cocaine. Just to
Still
let you know.
works. I am perfectly fine with that. Kids don't do drugs.
Kids just wear drugs. Don't do
Yes.
the
Wear
drugs.
drugs.
Wear your
the
drugs.
drugs.
Yes, but don't use them.
Nobody would know that's on your head.
Exactly. Just say it's baby powder, kids. God, that's awful. Why would you say that?
No one will know it's on your head. Why do you have all this white powder on your head? It's my powdered wig. Why are your pupils almost black? Is it my powdered wig?
Yes. Why are you running at 50 miles per hour? It's my powdered wig. All right. Last but not least, the fifth idea, the true coup de grace of your ideas, the old apple pie. Now, I guess my only question with this is, are you putting vanilla ice cream, whipped cream, or cheddar cheese on it?
I would say that's optional. I've never had cheddar cheese on an apple pie. I've had whipped cream and I had vanilla ice cream, but I've never had cheddar cheese on a pie.
Gotcha. All right, fair enough. I've never had it either. I'm willing to try it though. It's just a try. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna like it, but I'll try it. But I was just curious if there was options. But otherwise, it's a good idea.
Have you ever
Because-
had mayonnaise on your apple pie?
No,
Well, why don't you give that a try?
because I'm not a
See
freaking
if you
heathen.
like it.
Because I'm not a heathen.
Mhm.
You gotta say that. It means
Yeah,
you
no.
are.
Yeah, no, exactly.
A heathen would say that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no. All right, I'm done. I'm done here.
Thanks. Thanks, Alex.
Oh, you're welcome.
Ajax, why don't you give a quick rundown of my ideas?
Well, so for your first idea, the can of beer into the pyramid. I mean, how else are you going to be able to form a pyramid and a pyramid? That's pretty 3D. That's a pretty good feat. If you can do that, that's definitely an automatically good ideas pile.
I've done it before.
Yeah, I would like to see it. And you would need to have lots of cans of beer for that. So there's nothing wrong with that. For your second idea of the freakishly tall Abraham Lincoln on stilts with the stovepipe pipe, I do kind of like, I'm going to put this in the ideas pile for now, just because I feel like if Abraham Lincoln was on stilts, I wouldn't be able to see him as close in person, and I'd like to get the full Abraham Lincoln that's not that tall. But eventually, if there are a lot of Abraham Lincolns in place, I would like it to be like the new Las Vegas with Elvis's. So it's just all Abraham Lincolns in this town, so we can all just get to see all the different varieties of Abe. So ideas pile. For your third idea of the historical diorama lemon party contest, of course it's going to go in the good ideas pile because all lemon parties should go into the good ideas pile.
No,
Ain't no
should
party
not.
like a lemon party because a lemon party
Exactly.
has citrus magic.
It's no scurvy for you.
I'll take my scurvy. Thank you very much.
You take your scurvy. And then for your fourth idea, as cosplay as your favorite Independence Day figure. Okay, can I cosplay as my favorite historical figure? George Washington Carver.
Yeah, that's fine. I would have no
Okay.
beef with that.
That's a good idea then. So as long as I can cosplay as George Washington Carver and all his peanuts. And then for your fifth idea of apple pie. Since you now have many toppings, can we create an apple pie bar? Like where you can put your own toppings all over it. You can have your choice of toppings.
So like a taco bar, but for apple pie.
Yes.
Yeah, I would totally be down for that.
Okay, because if we're
Different
gonna try
ice
the
creams,
cheddar,
different
yeah,
toppings, maybe different cheeses.
yeah, so you can
Yeah.
find the best cheese to go with your apple pie.
Yeah, no, I would be fine with that.
I'm gonna go ideas leaning towards good on this one.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your pilings. We should probably thank our listeners.
No, it's okay. I don't have to do that because I'm not going to bribe them with snacks while I'm doing it too.
I'll bribe you with snacks though. Thank you, listeners. If you want snacks, come celebrate my Independence Day party with snacks and thanks.
Who are we kidding? Ajax, you are a snack. Oh, that's why Alex is so salty. I don't know. And
No,
who says salty anymore anyway?
People.
That's
that
an
are-
old one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were pulling that one out of the past.
I was. Like
With Abe
Independence
Lincoln.
Day.
Oh.
No. Just no. Just no.
Well, thank you for listening. You can find us on iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, Stitcher, Sirius Radio, any other podcasting platform. If you can't find us on a podcasting platform that you like to use, please let us know so we can try to get at it. You can reach us at ideasalldaypodcast@gmail.com. We have a Facebook, we have a YouTube channel, and we have an Instagram. You can find us on Instagram at ideasalldaypodcast. But yeah, thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening, everyone. See you next time.
See you next week on Ideas All Day.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy 4th of July. Pow, pow, pow.
Oh, my eye.
I'm Abraham Lincoln. Enjoy these lemons.
I'm out. I'm out.